Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce me Rahelia Purwadi with NMP 2341105 Class MNJ 23C. Here I will do business communication courses from the lecturer Miss Berlintina Permatasari, SP, MM. Okay, I'll just review the material with the theme Focus Group Discussion, FGD. Understanding Focus Group Discussion, FGD. FGD is a form of semi-structured interview with a focus on a predetermined topic and guided by an expert moderator. In the context of qualitative research in the social sciences, this type of discussion can be held according to an agreement or related to product development. The process begins with questions from the moderator, followed by responses and discussion between participants. The moderator has a key role in ensuring a productive discussion and gathering maximum opinions within a certain time limit. The entire discussion is designed in a relaxed atmosphere so as to give each participant space to express their opinions without feeling pressured. Determining candidates for FGD is based on various considerations, depending on the specific objectives. If the goal is market research, the company will look for candidates who fit the target demographic. Demographic factors, which include analysis of the characteristics of individual groups based on age, race, and gender, are the main determinants in candidate selection. Purpose of Focus Group Discussion, FGD. The general aim of a focus group discussion, FGD, is to unite perceptions regarding certain issues, topics, or interests in the world of work, with the hope of reaching agreement and new understanding regarding the issues discussed. In employee interviews, FGD is used to assess the candidate's level of creativity and thinking ability. When they enter the world of work, candidates will face various problems. For this reason, FGD can be a forum for testing participants' abilities in dealing with problems, with the hope that the company can obtain a comprehensive picture of the potential of applicants. Stages in focus group discussion. After knowing about the FGD, another important thing that Tayudasan must do is the stages for carrying out the FGD. Broadly speaking, there are 6 stages which include 1. Choose a moderator. The first step in a focus group discussion is selecting a moderator. In this case, it is necessary to know the role of the moderator in discussion activities. A moderator is responsible for managing the discussion so that the planned goals can be achieved. The main criteria to consider in selecting an FGD moderator include 1. Professionalism. 2. Critical thinking ability. 3. Expertise in analysis. 4. Clear and straightforward communication. 5. Objective and neutral attitude. 6. The ability to be firm but remain calm. 7. Listening and observing skills. 2. Preparing the team. After that, a team needs to be formed to launch the discussion process. The number of team members can be adjusted according to needs. In this case, it is necessary to distribute the tasks or roles of discussion participants. After the team is formed, the next step is to determine the date and location for the FGD. 3. Introduce the topic and ask questions. The next stage involves dividing participants into small groups. The number of members in one group can be adjusted. For mini discussions there can be 4 to 5 people, while larger discussions can have 8 to 12 people. After the groups are divided, the moderator introduces the topic, explains the rules, and divides the time. Questions asked should be open-ended to encourage participation and opinions of group members. 5. Analyzing data. After the discussion ends, the team tasked with analyzing the data will release the notes that have been made. Analysis includes evaluating the opinions of each participant, the way they defend their views, the discussion patterns that occur, and general conclusions. This analysis is important to achieve the FGD goal, namely producing in-depth and comprehensive information. 6. Decision-making. The final step in the FGD is making a decision based on the results of the analysis. These decisions may reflect general views regarding the topics discussed. If FGD is carried out as part of the selection process, the decision can be in the form of determining participants who meet the criteria and are eligible to proceed to the next stage. Difference between FGD and interview. Number of participants. FGD, a focus group discussion, involves around 4 to 15 participants, where each participant will interact with each other. Meanwhile, interviews generally involve one prospective applicant being assessed by one or more interviewers. Questions to ask. In FGDs, participants are given issues or topics that are generally not directly related to the world of work. Discussions focus more on general views on an issue. Meanwhile, during the interview, prospective applicants will be asked questions about various simple things that are directly related to the job they are applying for. The final result. FGD produces data from group interactions related to the topic being discussed, not just from individuals. Meanwhile, during interviews, the resulting output is that HRD is able to obtain individual data from prospective applicants as well as decisions based on assessments of individual qualifications and skills. Focus group discussion, FGD, can be the main basis for telemedicine to respond to complex dynamics in society. In its journey, FGD is not just a method of collecting data, but a reflection of a diversity of views and ideas in order to form new understanding. Through this article, it is hoped that telemedicine will be further inspired to further explore the key role of FGD in facing the challenges of the ever-growing world of work.